Us. We are here in WLNC 2022 in Rio de Janeiro with Professor Adnan Siddiqui, the CEO from Jacob Institute. And Professor, first question, you did an amazing treatment yesterday on a live case of a fusiform basilar aneurysm. There is no consensus of how to treat this aneurysm, and you made a really amazing strategy. How was this strategy to treat this fusiform aneurysm?
So, it requires a team. The first thing that's important is that, yes, I'm the CEO of the Jacobs Institute, but I'm a professor of neurosurgery at the University at Buffalo, and I work at the Gates Vascular Institute. So it's a combination of things, and I have a phenomenal team. My chairman is Alad Levy, who does endovascular, and then I have Jason Davies and Ken Snyder, who are my partners. So it took four of us to do the cases. It's teamwork, absolutely. So I think the first concept to take away is you need a team. The second is about this particular case. We have been looking at solutions for this disease for a long time. And what we know about this disease is that once the size of the dolichoectasia exceeds 8 millimeters, there's almost an 80% mortality over 5 years. And so my feeling is that this disease should be treated earlier rather than later.
Before that.
Exactly. In this particular instance, the, this aneurysm used to be 6 millimeters, 2012. The patient was lost to follow up after getting a shunt for hydrocephalus and came back with the aneurysm now 12 millimeters.
Wow.
Okay, doubled in size. In addition, you can see while there was dolichoectasia in the carotids as well, this was intensely enhancing on vessel wall imaging. So I knew this was a high morbidity.
We need to treat.
Right. So they had co-dominant vertebral arteries, co-dominant PCAs, and the diameter in the middle was too big for any device. So that's why we thought, what about putting two devices? Because the concept here is to stabilize the disease. And I think this is less about the devices and it's more about the pharmacology. So, for example, this patient was on aspirin and Plavix, and we started heparin, we started Eliquis the night before, and we gave Integrin after the procedure to really make that possible. And so I think that is the key part of this case is the pharmacology. But if I had to say anything, I wish I treated this woman 10 years ago when the aneurysm went from 6 to 7 millimeters. Then I could have done this with a single device.
It'll be easier.
Exactly. So that is how we came up. The other thing which was really important in terms of strategy was it required synchronized deployment.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Exactly. And so it was myself on one device and my partner, Dr. Levy, on the other device. And we choreographed this so that it would end up opening at the same time. And that is because one device by itself is too floppy in a 12 millimeter vessel. But if you're deploying them together, exactly, one device supports the deployment of the other so you don't lose the device. And that was the key. The third thing we did was we started proximal to distal. Because if you start distal to proximal, there's 7 centimeters of space in the artery where it could fall. So we built enough of a stable construct from below that we could finish distal to proximal. So this was the strategy we developed, and obviously there was a lot of preparation that went into this. We thought about this case. We used Siemens size to figure out how many devices. Absolutely, I think that was absolutely key to the successful completion of the case.
And I'm very curious to see the control. Maybe there is two new channels in the basilar or only one, and the basilar is gonna shrink. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
And my plan is to just follow with an MRA and then do an angiogram at 1 year.
Okay,
Is my plan.
maybe you're gonna see WLNC 2024.
Yes, I hope so.
Thank you very much, Professor Adnan. It was amazing the case that you did here in WLNC. And let's see the WLNC 2024. I hope you come with us. Thank you.
I will be there for sure. Thank you.
Professor. It was amazing. Thank you very much.